Alright, so I was going to come ride my bike today, but I noticed that I got a little problem. I left the key in. You know, having a push-button car, it's got me lazy, and I'm forgetting to take the key in. So I left it in the ignition and turned on. So now, my goddamn battery's dead. So I'm going to have to go figure out how to jumpstart a bike. So let's see what we can do. All right, well, this is the charger I went and purchased. I went to Cycle Gear and, you know, asked for their recommendation, and this is the one they recommended, even though there was another more expensive one that was on sale. This is what the guy recommended, so this is the one I figured I'd give a shot, see how this works. It's a Duraboost battery maintainer 750, and yeah, this is the one he recommended for my bike, so let's see how this thing works. Alright, so this is my charger I bought at Cycle Gear, and let's see how this thing works out. So, first step is obviously going to be to get to the battery, and we'll see if I got the tools handy to do it. So, let's see, we just pop off this little screw here. That should pop right back, okay. One seat. And here's our battery. Alright, so let's expose these damn things here. Get my old little jumper cable things, and we'll give this a shot. Just pop that right on there. Pop that on the black. And we'll plug her in and see what happens. Alright, so I got no lights. I just plug this into here, and let's see what happens. Alright, so I got a green light. I don't know what that means. Oh, it went red. So it must be charging, right? And back to green. Well, maybe that's how this thing works. It flashed red for a second. Don't know if you saw that, but now it's back to green. So let that go for, back to red again. So let that go for a while, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so 6 hours later, I wanted to check and see if this was making any progress. So, I come out here, this thing is still green and occasionally flashing red. So, I give the engine nothing. I got no lights, I got no light here, I got a whole lot of nothing, so I don't know what the hell this thing's doing, but apparently when that's green, it isn't charging. So let's try the other configuration and see how that works. So let me take this off of here, this off of here, throw that down. That goes behind there, and let's try to screw this damn thing on. See if they can make that work. Oops. Alright. Black. so we got that screwed in there. Let's plug that in. And what is this showing? It's showing green again. It's showing green. Why the hell is that showing green? So that tells me it's still not friggin' charging the damn thing. Maybe I gotta pop the battery out totally. I see it's got a little screws there. Maybe I can screw it directly onto the battery. Maybe that'll make a difference. Alright, so let's try that instead. Now how do I get this damn battery out of here? Alright, so it looks like... so I'm gonna get that out. That cable out. That cable out. And... I bet that comes off right there. Let me take this little thing off. See if I can get better access to that fucking thing. And my tools are in the way. Let me take the tools out of here. Let's hope this comes right off. Okay, it does. And yeah, sure enough, there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the clip right there. There. So I bet the battery will just come right up now. With a little bit of force. This thing inside, and I'll screw it up in there. Hope we can see all right in here. And I'll screw this up and get it right on there. Plug it in. And what do we got? Aha, red, solid red. That's what we like to see. So we're going to leave this charged for a while until that solid red goes away. And once that damn red goes away, we'll put it back in the bike. Alright, so let's take a look, and now we got a solid green light, and that took 24 plus hours for that to complete, so this is a pretty slow charge, so I'm just going to leave that on there, and let's go put this back in. Let's see. that happens. I bet it's easier going in, huh? Maybe not. Alright. There we go. So, let me actually cap that. So it stays capped. And let's see if we can hide it down there. We're going to put the zero there. Screw this back together. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Fetch a pail of water. Alright. So, hopefully, this will make the difference. Put the little rubber thing back on here. And put that over that one. And the latex bitch. Alright. Let's see if we can strap it back down with all this extra shit in there. Like we're strapped. Feels good. And there we go. It's alive. It's back alive. So there we go. It's back alive. I hope you enjoyed. If you got any questions, let me know. See you.